2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. And we've got final round coverage coming your way right now. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is my mate Rich Beam, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Rich, before we get to the action, just a few thoughts on TPC Twin Cities. It really is a golf course that the players love to get after.
They do. Again, I think it's because you're coming off of a long stretch over in Scottish in the Open Championship. You want to come back and just kind of get your feet back on U.S. soil and get your bearings about you. And what better place to do it up in Minnesota? I think that coming here to a golf course that yields a lot of birdies, you really have to make a bunch of them out there. But that's what players want to see. You know, the conditions are usually benign. The golf course is not set up that difficult. And it's one of those weeks where you can come back, get back into a groove in the U.S., but also work your game into shape because you know that you're able to make a bunch of birdies over the next 4 days. Other than what it was like, you know, playing in all the conditions over in Europe the last 2 days, or last 2 weeks, I should say. It's a good golf course, not a great golf course, but don't let that fool you. It's not a pushover either.
That's tidy. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
A quality shot, that. Putting for birdie. And he's down there. You got a read?
This is such a tough read. It looks straight all the way, and then it will right.
Getting off to a great start at this event.
Oh, and look at that birdie at the first. 18 under par today, still in play.
As you said, Rich, TPC Twin Cities, not a long golf course, but ball in play is imperative if you want to make the birdies. Here at the second, water and bunkers come into play.
This is a tee shot that I believe must be challenged. You must take driver out to hit it over that bunker down the right-hand side to leave yourself with as short a second shot as you can possibly get. This green can cause all kinds of problems as it pitches from left to right down towards the water. It's a birdie opportunity if you're bold enough to take on the tee shot.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Well, this will be a bonus. Right on 17 feet from here.
Looking for another birdie here.
So close. Currently 1 under for the event. Rich, the third hole plays as a par 5 for when people get to play the course casually. But in this PGA Tour event, it's a strong par 4.
It is just over 480 yards. And the line off the tee is at those 2 fairway bunkers through the fairway. From there, you'll have an open look to this green that moves from back to front. It's truly a strong par 4.
Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. This is his second shot.
Okay, I didn't see that from the rough.
This is from miles away. John, have you got a good read on this one?
This one's going to go pretty hard to the left.
Let's come off the blade beautifully.
Looking good.
That was a nice putt. Had a good looking line, plenty of speed, but just didn't drop. He's currently tied for 8th. All right, Rich, birdie chance here at the fourth.
It can be, Luke, if your distance control is spot on. This is a two-tier green, and when the pin is all the way in the back left, it can be difficult to get it all the way back there.
Opting for the 9-iron.
And this is why we think this player is going to be world class. To produce that against Max Homa, wow, wow, wow.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. There's plenty of twists and turns around TPC Twin Cities, and the fifth is another.
Massive, massive fairway here at the fifth. So tee it high, let it fly. Second shot straight back up the hill to a green that's fairly flat with a little bit more movement in the back portion of it. It's a cool design.
Playing this shot from 120 yards. One stroke off the lead.
Okay, one extra club.
And look at this shot.
That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
And he's moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Rich, the par 5 sixth, reachable in two?
Most definitely, but you have to take an aggressive line down the right-hand side. Hitting it anywhere left into that bunker or otherwise is just a no-go zone. Out to the right-hand side, though, you get a clean look at this green. Water over on the left-hand side. The obvious place to miss your second is out to the right.
Sitting at 3 under par. It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in two.
Always like the aggressive play, going forward in two and get rewarded for it.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is looking like a 39-footer.
All right, this one's starting way out to the left.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. A chance to be aggressive here, Rich, at the short par 4 seventh.
There's really no reason to be because there's not much room up there, and only the biggest hitters in the game could possibly get it on this green. Just lay it up with a long iron or a fairway metal. That will leave a short second shot to a green that's flat and is just begging to be birdied.
Now 4 under par. And that one's on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. 20 feet to the hole.
Looking pretty good.
That one's got some intent. Oh, beauty. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Over to the par 3 eighth we go, and it's 205 yards.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. It's probably my favorite hole on the golf course. Luke?
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Shocking. A missed green in regulation.
And if this can go down, he'll save par. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
That'll affect the scorecard. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. As we head to the next tee, he leads by 2 shots. Rich, this golf course designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, and the 9th resembles the 18th of his Bay Hill Club and Lodge.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
That should set up another chance. Just outside 10 feet to the hole here, right on 11 feet to be exact. This one's looking good. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
That'll work there. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. The 11th, though, a sterner par 4, measuring 470 yards.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
That one's heading down Broadway. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. Henny's down there. You got a read?
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
This one's dialed in. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one. All right, that's now going to move him to 7 under for the event. The players face an elevated tee shot at the par 5 12th, Rich, but keep an eye on the water.
Keep an eye on the water. No need to hit driver here. Just take out a 3-wood, and that golf ball will chase down the fairway quite nicely. And the second shot slightly back uphill. I think most players will have no problem reaching this green in 2.
Standing over his second shot. Chance to move to 8 under here. Hey, that's a chance. Oh, what a putt. And that will take him to 8 under. He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. Rich, the 13th, the par 3, measuring 216 yards. It's a tough one.
It is. Elevated tee box, but an elevated green as well. Not a bunch of room in the front part of it. Obviously, more room as the green gets deeper, but the bunker on the right is an absolute no-go zone. It's very deep and very difficult to get up and down from.
Lining up the birdie putt here. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. Well, our leader has built quite a comfortable advantage here. It's 7 shots as we head to the next. When they stand on the tee at the par 4 14th, Rich, I'd imagine that fortune favours the brave.
It does. I think that players, should they decide to take this tee shot on with a driver, want to go at the second fairway bunker, as this fairway pitches severely from right to left. A driver will get you in there close enough to hit wedge for your second shot, which turns a difficult hole into an easy hole.
Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
This might be a bit too much club.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
And there it is. And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. The 15th, par 4, and a strong one.
Fairly simple and straightforward tee shot here as the fairway pitches in from both the right and left-hand sides. So hitting the fairway shouldn't be much of a problem. From there, the second shot goes straight back up the hill to a green that's protected by bunkers on the left-hand side.
Yeah, this one's a little bit left. Not so nice.
This would be a great up and down. And it drops.
He's only gone and chipped in for birdie. Nice.
Leading by 9 strokes after that one. And Rich, here we are at the 16th at TPC Twin Cities, and not a long hole, but there's plenty of trouble around.
Water right, bunkers left, but let's face it, Luke, not a long hole, no need for the driver.
Good looking shot this. Standing up over this one after a bunch of birdies.
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's a tough read, but it's got a little bit of left to right break on it.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Currently 12 under for the event. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. That one should find the surface. What a quality shot that was. And he's done it. He's held it, and that means he extends his lead. And now that finds him in first place. Well, Rich, this finishing hole at TPC Twin Cities really sets up for a dramatic finish, doesn't it?
Risk versus reward, 583 yards. If you hit a big drive, you can take on the green in 2.
That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Wow, was that a massive drive there. Holy cow.
From around 220 yards.
Oops and uh-oh are never good words in this game.
Oh, that one almost went in the cup. He has this putt in front of him to finish with a clubhouse lead. And as he sinks that final putt, now he's got the clubhouse lead. But the nervous wait begins as the rest of the field finishes up. And Rich, you know all about this. It's hard just to win once on the PGA Tour, but going back to back.
Luke, winning once on the PGA Tour is difficult enough. To win back-to-back weeks, that's reserved for just the top players in the game.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.